Hey guys, Steve Curtin here, Shambhala Gardens, Mind Filter. Just making a quick video for you all about my chicken pen setup here I have on the homestead. It's a very unique setup, and I've never seen anyone else implement a system like this before, and it has a lot of benefits that I want to talk to you all about. These are my newest additions to the flocks. They're about 6 months old. They are Australorps. The rest of the herd, the flock, is out in the main yard. These babies seem to prefer it here. So you have something to look at while I talk, and they're pretty active right now. So about a few years ago we bought this house, and it came with 2 chain link dog kennels that we don't use. So we converted one of them into this chicken pen. So we draped hardware cloth over the top and secured it really good, and it keeps the predators out by and large. Every once in a while we'll get an attack, but for the most part they're safe in here. And I think the number one benefit that they have, as opposed to being in a traditional chicken coop, is they are always in the open air. I used to read articles on keeping chickens from blogs and Mother Earth News and whatnot, and there's a lot of possible health problems associated with keeping chickens that I've never experienced here. They've never had health problems. And I think that has probably almost exclusively to do with the fact that they're open air at all times. Even when I have them cooped up, they're always in fresh air. So, traditional chicken coops are enclosed. Their air circulation isn't very good. They're living in there. They're pooping in there. Their poop is drying up and turning to dust that they're breathing and getting in their food and their water. And it's just not a very healthy environment for them to be in. So being in the open air, my chickens have had very little, if any, health problems. And I think that's probably the biggest reason. So the floor in this pen is concrete, which is not good for their feet. So initially I covered it with grass clippings and fallen leaves, and that organic material eventually composted and started making some pretty beautiful fertilizer for the garden. So eventually I stopped adding just enough material to keep the ground covered and just started dumping everything I could in here. And then over the years, there's probably about 4 or 5 inches of organic material that they're standing on right now that is nothing but grass clippings, wood chips, fallen leaves, and chicken poop. And even though the floor is concrete, somehow earthworms have migrated in here, and every time I shovel out compost for the garden, it is crawling with big, gigantic, beautiful earthworms that also end up in the garden. So those are always beneficial for the crops. So, a great system for the chickens, keeps them healthy, keeps them happy. There's plenty of room for them. There's plenty of organic material for them to kick through. The organic material also helps keep the poop clean. There's no smell. It's not dirty for them. It's not unhealthy. And a really, really wonderful compost system for the garden. This little enclosure here came with the property. I moved it down here, added some milk crates for them to lay their eggs in, and probably about half the days of the week I'll let them out to free range. These guys like it in here though. So that's my system. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them, and thanks for watching.